We going into this baseball game properly fielded. So we got a whole wheat bagel, 2 eggs, some rolled oats. I think I put a little too much water. Actually, no, this is fine. These were like thick, like uncut oats. And then we got a little bit of that miso soup that we made last night. It is butt ass early in the morning. It is just turned 7 o'clock just now. Oh boy, I slept a little bit. I kept waking up in the middle of the night. I even had a bad dream where there were snakes in my house. Like, god damn. But you know what's weird about dreams? Like, the dream was taking place back at the house from my childhood that I lived in the least amount of years. There was one house we only lived in there about 4.5 years, and then we moved like down the street to a different house. Oh yeah, the back to me. But it's really funny how, like, where you'd be having a dream, it'd be taking places in the most random locations, and like for some reason I was just living at that house again. Boy, I made it to the station right on time. I was cutting it real close. I got it. My teammate. I did not hit the ball well today at all. Played good defense today. However, in that outfield, the grass was so tall. There was a couple of times where there was like a base hit in the center, and then just like, I'm like, where's the ball? It was just lost in the grass. So we lost some bases because we couldn't find the ball. It was so stupid. God, I need to make solid contact. I'm just like rolling over, or hit a little pop fly in the air. I need to hit the barrel. I need to barrel the ball up. Maybe we gotta order more contact lenses, something like that. Positive note, I made some figurine sales today, some bigger ones too, like a lot more money than I normally sell for. So I'm really excited about that. I'm actually on my way to pick up a couple things. First of all, we're gonna go to the Yamato transport stores, similar to, if you're from America, like this is like similar to like going to the UPS store. I'm gonna pick up some small size boxes. No, I thought these would fit in my backpack, but that's not the case. So we're just gonna walk these back home and then come back outside. Luckily, that shop or transport center, whatever you want to call it, was just a few blocks down the way. So I could walk back in the house, drop this off, and then go back to what I was gonna do. Also, these boxes are 140 yen per box. It's not a great value. So what I need to make sure if it's like when I buy these bigger figurines that cost like that need this size box, like I need to sell those for a more premium price, because like even if I don't think I did that good of a job on it, the shipping cost just eats away at so much of the profit. Like one of these joints I sold for 4,000 yen. Now I ship it for, like, it costs about 750 to ship. This box costs 140, and then Mercari takes a 10% fee, so that's another 400. The cost of the figurine alone, I make less than 2,000 in profit off that. Now that's still profit, and I'm still happy to make that, but like with the time I put into it, I'm hoping to make a little bit more. But we're on the upcoming. We went from like making like 1,000 yen profits on these things to now making 2,000, so it's pretty. I also got another one of that same figurine auction, and somebody bid 3,800 yen on it. I was like, oh, that's a little bit surprising. I don't think I did a good job on that one. And then like 3 hours later, that same person decided, oh, I'm gonna just dump 5,500 onto that. So I was like, god damn, let's go. Somebody out here supporting me. I feel blessed, baby. I'm actually gonna check the Don Quixote, see if they got what I need. After walking in that heat, oh boy. air-conditioned store. Phenomenal. No, they don't have what I need. I already replaced these, but what I actually need is this. And it's not here. So I'm gonna go over to the bicycle store. Hey, that guy in the bicycle shop was a professional. I was like, hey, do you have this? And he just like pulls this out of the box, hands it me. Nissan at 2,000 yen. I was like, okay, here we go. So I'm gonna go home and fix my bicycle. And no, that part I was looking for at the Don Quixote, like what the price thing, I was like, that was not it. Was way off. All right, and since it's dumbass hot out here, I'm actually gonna take this up to the apartment room and change the valve tube in there because it's very hot outside. Also a good opportunity to like wipe some of this down because this bike has been out here for like over a year and it's just dirty. I'm having a little bit of some issues fixing the bike. It's a lot of work for not knowing what you're doing. It takes a long time. All the pieces and parts are rusty as hell, so it's hard to unscrew off. And I broke a nut from, like, it's not a nut anymore, it's just a rounded circle. So we gotta get some other tools and dice. So meantime, I'm super hungry. Let's get something to soup. It says on the package in English exactly my issue. Now I know it seems like I'm going through a bunch of effort to fix my bicycle when you might be thinking, Willie, why don't you just pay a little extra at that bicycle store and have the guy do it for you? Well, one, I ain't paying for that shit, and two, y'all forgot this is the level up series, baby. We're leveling up in all kinds of skills, not just fitness, not just health, not just money. Those are just part of it, but we're just trying to learn how to do as many things as we could possibly do in life. Just so happens I'm choosing today to level up in mechanics, which I have put 0 experience points into in my lifetime. Now, like I could build computers and stuff. That's a whole different stat. I'll put that stuff into my nerd stat, and that's not even leveled up that far. So you can see me struggling trying to fix those controllers. Holy shit. I need to make me a graphic of like my personal stat bars to see like where I'm at in life. Let's see, we got speed, good, power is like so, nerdiness is up here, mechanics is down here, cooking is good as long as I have the ingredients and like I have the time. Oh, my cleaning stat is way down there. It's like a shovel in that power. My cleaning stat. Okay, I finally got this tire off, the wheel off and the tire off, but unfortunately the rim band that protects your valve tube from the spoke screws right here, yeah, that was broken when I opened this. So I'm gonna go back to Don Quixote, see if they have one of these. I'm not going back to the bicycle store, but hopefully I can find another strip. If not, I might just use electrical tape and that should be fine. Go back to another store. This is never ending, but I'm gonna be really happy once I get this task completed. If anything, we're getting a good amount of steps in today, not even including me playing center field for a couple hours. Well, the Don Quixote didn't have what I wanted for the second time today. Plus, I walked into a Daiso to see if they had like just an off chance that they got one of those things. No, they don't, but I did pick up some electrical tape as a backup option. We're gonna keep walking. There's one more store we can go to. We're gonna be walking a ton today, y'all. But get those steps in, baby. After countless hours, I got the tire fixed and I got it put back together. I had no idea how to put this shit back together, but I think we got it. It's not perfect. There are some problems. Chain's a little loose. I can hear it hitting the chain cover, but other than that, this should be good to go. Now we gotta get this bitch back downstairs. My final step is I gotta give it a test ride, and I'm really nervous about that. There's things that could go wrong, the chain, wheel alignment, but at least the tire's fixed, so let's see if this works. Let's give it a go. Okay, it could be worse. It wasn't perfect. Everything's all fine. The tire works fine. The tire's aligned correctly. Just the chain fell off. I gotta fix that, but that's simple. We'll figure that one out. Definitely still having an issue with the chain. However, it didn't make it over to the 7-Eleven just now with a box I have to send out. So this is a cool thing. If I have to send out some orders, I could get on the bicycle. If I could get this 100% working. Good stuff.